New patch! A lot of balance changes, a lot of very interesting changes. Last patch, I thought the meta was actually pretty good. Most characters were actually pretty playable. You know, they were S, A, B tier. Like, there were some outliers, but overall, most characters in the game felt pretty playable. I know in low rank, there were some pain points with certain characters that got removed from the game, which I guess we'll get into first. This character is now, I think, the worst character in the game. If you're still struggling against Victor, there's probably no hope for you. The character literally has built-in healbane against himself. All you have to do is buy a healbane, buy any sort of shred, he dies. Okay, he doesn't heal enough anymore. The one strength Victor had was he could press Infuser, right? Or if you bought Leech Gun, and he wouldn't die, right? He would regen a lot. He can't regen anymore. Abrams! Back to Thanos. I'm not gonna put him S+, but so Abrams got a bunch of buffs, right? Like he got buffs to his 1, he got buffs to his 3, he got buffs to his ult. Plus, again, the new vitality system actually really benefits all the tanks, which, spoilers, you will see most tanks in really high tier. He's back to being really tanky. He has one weakness, which is like early in the lane he's kind of weak, but he becomes stronger the later the game goes, and in the late game he's actually the best tank in the game. He doesn't die. Apollo! Is it crazy to put this character in S+ here? Probably. The character was, I rated him S tier the patch before. I think he's still S tier. The cool thing is, there's now a new playstyle. If you've not played against it, it's maxing stun, maxing parry, and going melee. And he can literally one-shot you, / two-shot you. Because if you go max riposte and you buy superior duration, the stun lasts for literally 2.8 seconds. So you can get 2 heavy melees off without the enemy being able to do anything. And I've played against this today. It seems insane. Plus, the old Apollo playstyle is just as good. Okay, so easily as the character. Bebop, I guess I'll put him B tier. I would have put him C tier last patch, but again, like anyone that has more HP is nice, right? Anyone that has more HP is nice. So I'll put Bebop in B, but like you could put him C, like depending on the rank. I think he's just kind of like I want to put him C. Billy, S tier. No major changes to him other than like a quality of life change to his 2, but again, he's a tank. Tanks benefit in this patch, right? Like there's more HP to be had on tanky characters. Billy's one of them. And he was S tier before. He didn't really go a lot better, but he didn't really get worse either. Calico did get worse. By quite a lot. I'm gonna put her B. I don't think she's like below average, but I think she's a very average character now, right? Like they made her / a lot weaker. It's harder to get bonus gold. It does less damage, it has higher cooldown, plus the ult has less movement speed and higher cooldown, so it's harder to get one-shot combos off. Pretty major nerfs to the character, which, to be honest, she deserved. I'm gonna put a B tier. So, I don't know why. So that's like the first like character where I'm like, what the fuck is Yoshi doing? They mega buffed this character, right? Like, yeah, she has 2 less bounces on her ult, and her base bullet resist is a bit lower, but everything else about the character got better. More bullet damage, right? Like she does a lot more bullet damage. Her 1 does more damage. Her 3 does more damage. Lower cooldowns. The character was already S tier, and now she's like easily top 3 characters in the game, I think. Like, I don't know why we're buffing Celeste, but I guess here we are. Dorman, I think, is another character that actually really came back into the meta. When I did my update video the other day, okay, all the Dorman mains came in and were like, oh my god, Metro, I can't cheese people into walkers as easily anymore. He's really strong because his bell got buffed in lane, by the way, okay? For the people that don't think it's a buff, I'll explain to you why. You have 1 extra charge. You just have another bell in lane. I know the range is a bit smaller or a bit shorter. You just walk a bit closer and you max bell first and he does insane nuke damage. And you can still get really good range on the door after. You just gotta play less like a cheesy little bitch, you know, that doesn't take a single fight and just tries to cheese people into walkers, which for the record is good, okay? That shit, it was stupid, okay? So they nerfed the bitch play style of Dorman, but if you actually play the game now, he kills people. And his ult is still insane, right? So, really, really strong character. And no, they didn't reduce the damage actually. On max level, it does more. I'll get this out because someone is gonna misinterpret this. Yes, in lane it does a tiny bit less damage, but you have 1 more, which is more damage overall in lane. He's better in lane. Drifter! Another SD character. Drifter is actually quite tanky. He does benefit from the changes, even though he himself didn't get any changes. He's already been really strong. He's even more lethal, I want to say now, late game. I think he's very, very good. There's nothing else to say. Like, he's just an SD character. Very strong for ladder play, for sure, in any rank. Dynamo also got stronger. I'm not gonna put him higher than B. I rated Dynamo very low last tier list because I think he was an old bot, right? And that's all he had. But now he actually has more damage on the gun. He has more stomps because they changed the way the translocator works. I almost want to put him A. Do you think Dynamo is A? I think it's very close. He's either low A tier or high B tier. I can't rate him any lower because, again, good stomps, good damage early, better in lane, right? I think I'm going to put him A tier. Bad scaling? Okay, B+. Graves got a lot of buffs. And there's a new playstyle with Graves where you max your 2, you go Echo Shard on the 2, and if you want to go really ham, you go Refresher on the ult, and then you put down 2 ults and 4 walls, basically, right? Because Refresher refreshes everything, right? So you can put on wall, Echo Shard, wall, ult, Refresher, ult, you get the drill, right? There's a billion zombies on the map. And if you fight into that, you die. Also stronger in lane. The ult spawns 2 gnomes, zombies on base level, okay? So once you reach level 6, once you get your ult in lane, you drop it and you have immediate lane pressure. It's really strong. I'm gonna put her B. Actually, I have to put her A because I think, especially on low rank, this character will roll. Like, this character has already performed really well in low rank and we're already seeing it. She's actually dominating in low rank because low rank players, you know, they struggle and she doesn't have to aim against you, right? All she has to do is press her buttons and the zombies kill you. She's now a necromancer, A tier. In super high level play, probably B, but like on average, A tier. GT, I mean, I think the character is all right. I think I'm gonna put him C tier. He's one of the squishiest characters in the game, so he benefited from the vitality changes the least, I want to say, other than Vindicta. So he kinda went down a bit. C tier. Haze. Same story, actually. Ult Haze is very strong, right? But all you have to do is buy metal skin against it, right? Ult Haze is like the only way to play Haze. You need to farm, press ult. And if the enemy team is too dumb and doesn't buy metal skin, the character kills everyone in the ult, right? But if they buy metal skin, suddenly you're useless. I'll put a low B tier. If you're struggling against Haze, which I know is a thing in low rank, just buy metal skin. Holiday, solid B. Again, no changes to her, but always a solid pick character. It's just, I always like to compare Holiday to Paradox because they're like the 2 main pick characters in the game, right? That initiate the fight and catch someone. And I think Paradox just has the edge right now. In fact, Bomb Paradox is really, really annoying to play against. It did get a bit weaker, so I'll put Paradox in like, I'll put her in S tier. I can't put her anywhere lower than S tier. Infernus, I think, is still weak-ish. The buffs he got really didn't make him a lot better. A subpar carry because he doesn't scale as well as the other carries, which we'll talk about the other carries now, I guess. Because what you have to compare Infernus to is other characters that do a lot of damage with the gun, right? Like, he is a gun carry. His ult got better, but if you want to deal damage and kill the enemy, he just falls off late, whereas other characters, like especially this guy, are insane. This is the second S plastic character. The fact that he didn't get any nerfs, he was left unscathed in the patch is crazy. Like, he still one-shots with melees. He still has really good scaling into late game. And he's actually a bit better than before. Like, the health buffs, I want to say, did benefit him. Crazy character. S+, easily, Venator. Ivy. You know, she did get a lot of nerfs, which is deserved. Like, you know, a lot of streamers and players rated her S+ before this patch. She's still really good. A tier. Everything she does is still good, right? Like, lifelink is still good. Katsu's are still annoying. The ult is still Thanos with silence, right? And Stoneform still has a really big AoE, but all of that got toned down a bit, especially with the nerfs to Mystic Expansion. Ivy was like the main user of it because every single one of her abilities got so much better. And by the way, people still buy great expansion on this character, but like, she's weaker. Kelvin, S+. We'll put him S. He didn't really, like, he got adjusted, right? Some people think it's nerfs. I think it's buffs overall. I think he's just the best support again. Like, Ice Storm actually got buffed on max level. Like, nothing about him got worse. He just got better. And again, Kelvin is tanky. Kelvin likes high health, and yeah, S tier. Geist. So, you might think this is crazy, right? Because last patch, people really didn't consider Geist good. But over the last week or so, people realized how strong the character was, I want to say. And now she's even better. Mostly because she is really tanky. She does benefit from the vitality. She loves fighting against tanks. She loves swapping health. And every other carry just got worse, right? Victor got worse, Wraith got worse. Which makes Geist double better. He's just insane. She's just insane. Like, she's really strong in lane. She just doesn't die. She can win any 1v1. I think she's like a top 3 character. Lash, B tier. No changes to him. He's good. I don't think he got much better or worse in this patch. Not much to say about him. Nothing special about him right now. McGuinness. This is like the first pick on the tier list where I'm like, might be really wrong. Because I have a very small sample size playing against her. I think I only played against her once, but she didn't really feel like she did a lot, right? Like the ult obviously got a lot weaker, while the rest of her kit got a lot stronger. The issue with the rest of her kit is, it's not actually that good. I know the turrets got more reach. I know the wall is better. We probably have to, I think she's like actually below average again. They're trying to make the rest of her kit good, and the turrets are annoying. Mina. Can we justify putting Mina in S? My bias might be wanting to put her in S+, but the devs don't like Mina not being hard meta for a day. Mirage. Okay, so this character got buffed the hardest out of every character, I want to say, in this patch. It might not seem like it, but so here's the deal, okay? Scarabs on level 1 reduce the enemy's damage by 20%, okay, on level 1. Which means in lane, if anyone tries to fight you, you put a Scarab on them and they can't trade. Literally. It's like, the best ability I can compare it to is Light Eater, right? On Celeste, if you get Light Eater in lane, you know you can't trade, right? She does way more damage to you, she heals. And that's what it feels like to play against Mirage now. Like, as soon as you try to engage him, if he hits the Scarab on you, he can only win the fight, right? All of his kit got better. Every single ability, right? Tornado is good. Jinsmark is good. Scarabs are good. And you can either max Scarab second or you max Tornado second. Both are viable, like the Echo Shard Tornado. He's not A+. He's an S tier character. And I know people are struggling with him until now. I think he's a very different playstyle than other characters. People don't realize how the Jinsmarks works. Like, for example, if you're in a team fight, you want to shoot everyone once, right? Because there is a cooldown to Jinsmark, right? You want to... Like, he's just insane, is my point. He has built-in inhibitor on max Scarabs, right? Built-in inhibitor. I had a Mirage against me today that stole 900 health every time he used Scarabs. 900. Just by one button. And you can stack them, right? You can reapply. So the character can't lose 1v1s. I think this character is the best 1v1 character in the game, and he's insane late game in team fights. Whoa! He did get nerfed. You know, the combo got nerfed very hard, but can't put him anywhere below A. Can't put him anywhere below A. Like, the rest of his kit is still insane, and again, tanks like the new patch, right? So, A tier for Mon Krill. Page is just kinda... There's so much health going around now, right, on tanks. I want to say the full health providers, more so Page than Rem, because Page provides a flat amount of HP, right? Is not as good. Like, I've seen, like, the character is actually quite weak, I want to say. Because flat HP is not worth it if everyone has more HP. I think she's the weakest support right now, probably. Like, of the full supports that heal. Rem, however, I think is A tier still. Because Rem provides percentage-based healing. His ult is still really good, right? And you can still steal enemy sinners. And that's, again, like the only valuable assets on the map are sinners, early on, especially, right? So, if you play Rem correctly, you do well in lane, you steal sinners, you deny enemy farm, and you're really strong in team fights. Almost want to put him S. I'm gonna put him S, actually. Pocket. S. The thing with this character, right, is... People have finally realized after 2 weeks of this patch, or the last big patch, that you just max... No. You just max ult, you max affliction, and the enemy can't heal. And at that point, if you hit an enemy, they will die. Or they have to run away in the fight. And if you hit the ult in the late game, everyone's dead. No, like, Pocket is crazy. Pocket is a crazy character. 7, I think he's so bad, bro. Every time I tell people how bad 7 is, people are like, actually, Metro, he's pretty playable. Like, he's pretty good at farming. 7 is never scary. Okay, we'll put him C. How about that? We'll put him C. I will not put him any higher than C. He's dog shit in lane. He's basically a lane creep until he gets like 20k plus. He needs so much money to get online. 7 takes too long to get online in this. 7 takes the longest to get online in this patch. Even more so than Victor. And he just doesn't do enough in the early game. Shiv, Esther. Yoshi hates when Shiv is not hard meta, so they made him like way stronger again. All buffs, by the way. I know that you can now anti-heal. You can now anti-heal the 3, but like in practice, from people that have played him, he's just better. He's just more consistent. You can technically hit 6 people with the ult, right? Knives kill you. Silver, last character in S+. Spoilers. Last character in S+. I don't know why people don't play this character more. She's absolutely broken. I don't know what it is. I think people are so used to Silver being giga broken. I really think she's back to like really Silver. Like actually. I don't know why she's... I could not explain to you why she's not more popular. Because maybe it is because she's pretty tricky to get into. Like she is pretty hard to get into. Everything about her kit got better. Wolf got giga buffed, right? More movement speed, more resist, more health. There's nothing but... It's the best tank in the game, I think. Silver is the best tank in the game. And that says a lot while Abrams and Shiva are in the game. Sinclair, always hard to rate this character because if he has the right comp against him, he's Thanos, and if he doesn't have the right comp against him, he's still really good. Right? I'll put him high A. Realistically, on high level, he's probably S, but like we're trying to make this an average for every rank. And in low rank like players on this character suck. Right? Yeah, like he's like hit or miss, but his miss is still good, right? Like if he has good ults to steal, he's like S+, by the way, right? But if he doesn't have good ults to steal, he's like kind of eh. Vindicta, also S. No, I take it back. She's A. I think she's good. Definitely feels better than Great Talon. If she has the right comp around her, she works really well. Like she does a lot of damage. She's really good, but like you need the right comp around her, and if people are not playing with you, she dies easily, right? She's really dumb. I agree, she does ridiculous amounts of damage. She's very good in lane. But like I had a game against Vindicta like literally earlier today, you were probably watching, where she shredded me a bunch and then I realized, wait, I can just shoot her. And then I turned around and shot her and she died every time. Viscous, actually kind of dog shit, no? Viscous got nerfed very hard. Almost as hard as Victor. The Viscous plays, I think Viscous is actually really weak. I'm not going to put him higher than B. Okay, I'll explain to you why, okay? 2 main playstyles of Viscous, right? One is the ball build, right? One is the ball build. You cannot chain stun anymore. It's still annoying as fuck. You cannot chain stun anymore. And the melee build got nerfed quite hard too. In fact, it's a lot easier to parry Puddle Punch, right? It's a lot easier. It doesn't displace as much. The fellow Viscous expert in chat is saying Brain Dead Splatter build is busted. Okay, I stand corrected. It's funny, right? Like the Viscous players, like they use like that one giga broken build and they don't try Splatter. Apparently Splatter is OP. I trust Liam here. He's an Eternus Viscous player. I'll put him 8 here. Viper. I think Viper is dog shit. Hot take? No. I think this character is dog shit. I played against multiple Vipers today, right? Like she's still good in lane and then she does nothing. I think she's dog shit, bro. Yeah, Viper is good for 5 minutes and then she does nothing. Warden, I'll give a B. I'm just trying to compare this guy to the other carries. I just played Warden. I felt like I played really well, and then he kind of fell off. But like I can see how the cage is really good. Like the new cage feels really good. I'll put him 8 here. I think he's a solid carry, but like Venator is just better in every regard, you know, in that sense. And Drifter is too, in my opinion, probably. Wraith, S tier, still a good character. I hate to admit it, man. Like I think she's S. She's not S plus though. Lowman is gonna say S plus. Lowman is gonna be in chat being like, I went 25-0 on this character. She is weaker than before. Like the ult change kind of fucked her, and she has one weakness again. Like she is not that great in lane. Okay, she is not that great in lane. I don't think she's top of S. Judging by my games, okay, I get Wraith every game now. Last few patches, I did get no Wraith because everyone was playing her. Geist is better, Venator is better, Celeste is better. Like, these characters are better too. Mirage is better, Drifter is better, Apollo is better, Mina is better. I will not be gaslit. I will not be gaslit. Yamato, also S. Now, if we're being realistic, right, S should be above average. So, if you want, we can shift down every rank 1, right? But I really think we're kind of back to, well, it's not like super bad, right? Like I think the patch didn't hard shift the meta, but I really felt like last patch almost everything was playable, and I feel like now there's a lot of like very mediocre characters again. Like if I see one of those characters in my game, other than Dynamo maybe, but like if I see any of those, I kind of know that it's gonna be a really hard game, genuinely. Whereas if I see those characters in my game, I know it's gonna be a very easy game. Like if I see 3 of those S characters, S+, it's just over. That's my tier list. 100% accurate, by the way. There you go. W. Metro finally got his patch. Now he's gonna run it back.